for lap number 2 for the 28 of Whistler.
On the track now out of Santa Maria, California, it's the Spider of Rick Coffey.
Yeah, Rick Coffey coming back out. Going to show Dalen how it's done and gets back in this late model out here tonight for the Budweiser Nationals as he comes out of turn 4. Across the start-finish line, you're looking at 14.094 for the first lap of Rick Coffey.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier. Rick said that this is going to be his final race or is coming to an end. This is the number he started racing with, and he's going to end it with the same number he started with.
That's awesome.
13.589 out of Portland, Oregon, in the East Side Paving-sponsored X-Factor VS1 chassis, the 2018 Willamette Speedway track champion up in the state of Oregon. A little bit tight through turns 1 and 2, had to jump on the binders.
Corey, that front nose actually dug in before it got into turn 1. You saw a big chunk of mud go flying, and that's why he spun around.
13.763, 13.763. This is Joey Tanner on the clocks. Look at him through turns 3 and 4, looking very good. Drifts to the high side of turn 4. Lap number 2, a little bit better with a 13.122, 13.122.
All right, now on the track out of Bakersfield, California. He's a hired gun in the Victory Circle chassis parts, CBC suspensions, KB pump supply, dual forms, Greenway pest control. It's Ethan Dodson.
Ethan Dodson in the 84 tonight.
Yes,
that caught me off guard when we
That's
heard
Kyle
that.
Griffin's late model, but apparently he's going to be piloting it tonight, race fans.
13.304, 13.304 for Ethan Dodson in the 84 car. Looking very good on the entry at turn 3. Oh, my gosh.
Look at that coming out of turn 4. Boy, hammer down Ethan Dodson. 13.082. 13.082. That put him in the 4th spot, race fans. On the track now looks like the number 23. Straight up 23. Next looks like it'll be Mike Lightfoot out of Placerville, California. I believe that's the father to Tyler Lightfoot. Takes the car kind of
way up on the cushion.
Yeah.
He jumped the cushion, got up into the marbles, spun the tires a little bit.
14.736, 14.736.
As he comes across the backstretch, going up high again, once again, trying to run that cushion, keeps it into the groove as he comes across the start-finish line. 15.278.
Here's a driver that's been all over the place here lately, all over the country. We've seen him back in Boone in a modified, and all over the
Batesville just recently.
Batesville, he was back there in a modified. This is Chet Reeves in the 9. What city is Chet from?
He's from Bakersfield, California.
He's out of Bakersfield. The 9 XXX. I'm not a big fan of green on race cars, but his cars look fantastic.
He makes it look good, let me tell you, especially on his modified. That skull and him being he owns an RPN Collision Center. That's why he's a body shop guy. So
he went 14.253 on lap number 1 and 14.190 on lap number 2 for Chet Reeves in the 9 XXX.
On the track now from Vacaville, California, the 22G. That is Paul Guglielmani. Guglielmani loading up that right rear and driving off a turn 2. Sends it in. Jumps the cushion just a little bit. Has to check up to gather himself. Cost him a little bit of time. 14.254, lap number 1. Once again goes high in 1. Cuts it off into 2. Diamonds that thing as he comes into 3 and 4. Again, jumps that cushion just a little bit. Has to gather it. 13.999.
That's a good lap. 13.999 for the 22 of Paul Guglielmoni. Now, he was throwing that car around. It didn't look like that the car wanted to enter the way that he liked, so he's having to touch those binders, sling that car out, hang it out on the right rear. Next qualifier on the clock in the 91P. This is Jason Papich, sponsored by Papich Construction. Former winner here at the Budweiser Nationals. We'll see what he can do here. And look at the entry down to turn 3. Papich letting it all hang out. Out of turn 4, lap number 1. A ton of forward bite. 13.080. 13.080. He's got that right rear tire up against the cushion. He's got the pedal on the floor. 12.822. 12822. That is third fast on the speed chart. Next qualifier in the number 42 out of Oregon, sponsored by Superior Fuel Cells. This is Paul Culp. Been a while since Paul's been behind the wheel of a late model. It's been about three years making his first appearance here at the Budweiser Nationals. A little tight there on entry in turn 3. Out of turn 4, lap number 1 for Culp. He'll go 14.815, 14.815. Got car very tight down there in turns 1 and 2. Really fighting a ill-handling race car, trying to sling it in. It's leaning over on the right front and pushing like a like a dump truck right now out of turn 4. Lap number 2 goes 14.781, 14.781.
I was about ready to say, where's he at? Here he is, race fans. He's back in the car out of Marina Del Rey. It's Harley Davidson, Nick Bartel.
This is the
grandson.
This is the grandson.
This is Ron Bartel's son.
I was told it was not Nick in the 27 tonight.
Who'd you hear it was?
It's Nick Bartels.
Regardless, Nick Bartels is the defending champion of this Budweiser Nationals event. Yep. Picked it up last year in dramatic fashion.
Yes, he did.
Lap 1, 13.535. Lap 2, he goes 13.398, 13.398.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering where he was because he wasn't in the lineup properly. Now he's out of order, so that's your last car right
That's
there.
the way it goes, and that's going to complete qualifying. Your fast qualifier right now is
Rob the Sandman Sanders with a 12.6 flat.
He got close. A 12.600, the fast time of the night by the 10 end of the Sandman, Rob Sanders.
Then you had Tony Toast with a 12.699, and then Jason Papich with a 12.822. And then Cody Laney also had sub 13 with a 12.993.
Those are the only 4 cars in the 12-second bracket.
Yep. So you're already 0 for 1 on predictions.
Hey, I got close. I thought with the conditions we have out here, the weather, I thought there's going to be enough moisture in the track that these guys can get it done.
Can you tell us how good our Oregon guys did?
Top Oregon guy was Joey Tanner in the 111 and 6th.
No, that's Jimmy Whistler, isn't it?
No.
Tanner was 6th fast qualifier.
13.122.
13.122. Joey Tanner, the fast guy out of Oregon. Who was our
Whistler went 13.477.
13.477. Well, we got a.
Was the last one?
Paul Culp he was in the 14s.
14.781.
We've got a tight field of super late models here this year, guys. This is going to be a great race. Excited to watch this one.
Your top 12 drivers. Top 12. Inside 1 second.
Inside 1 second. In the top 12, separated by less than a second. And we had how many cars qualify?
19.
19 super late models. And I think we'll see more tomorrow.
Yeah. I think there was 21 that were
out in the pit area. Something may have happened to somebody, they're having to.
But that's okay. I mean, this is 19 cars is going to be fast.
Well, that's the thing. It's fast 19 cars. There's no junk. It's a very fast 19 late models this year. Last year's winner, Nick Bartels, was the last to qualify. Let's talk about how he got the job done last year, gentlemen. Do you remember that? Was that a wild night of racing or what?
Yeah.
We got down with 4 laps to go. The battle between Joey Tanner and the 32B of Clay Daly, who we don't see here this year.
Yeah, no Clay Daly.
It's kind of weird to come down here to the Budweiser Nationals and not see Clay Daly, because typically we see him in, if it's not 3 cars, it's 4. I mean, he seems to drive everything here at the Bud Nationals, but
he'll be here in the I know for a fact in the street stock in his
the pro stock tomorrow. He'll be here in that because he's running the Mariquin sponsored M11.
Very cool. Now last year with 4 laps to go, Clay Daly, Joey Tanner battling for the lead down the front stretch into turn 1. Very slick conditions. The 2 cars got together. They crumpled some stuff up and came to a rest down there about the apex of turns 3 and 4, and Nick Bartels scooted on by, assumed the lead, and drove to victory.
And it's part of racing, and I'm sorry for what had happened. They reconciled, and then I guess one of them offered to let the other one drive the other one's car. Correct? Is that what I heard?
That is correct. Yeah, those guys worked it out, and they're friends again. That's just how racing goes. It's an emotional sport sometimes, but
it's all in the heat of the moment. That everything's just exchanged because of what happened, but that's racing
without a doubt. Nick Bartels, there's that old saying, and as fast as he wasn't as fast as the 111 of 32B last year. There's that old saying that goes back, I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Oh, yeah.
That one was handed, literally silver platter.
When you're racing against a quality field of late models like you have here at the Budweiser Nationals, you take it any way you can get it.
Absolutely.
Well, the win's a win, and, maybe his patience paid off.
And that's what won that race was his patience. There's no doubt, because he had to work his way through the field to get to that number 3 spot.
Exactly, and he was there for so long, and all of a sudden he was at the end rewarded, and he ended up picking up that guitar, so that's all that matters.
When you walk out of Bakersfield Speedway with a Budweiser guitar, you've accomplished something.
Exactly. I would be ecstatic to win that, and that's why these guys come here to race this race.
Well, we've got cars from Oregon, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Where else on our list do we have? And we've got cars from all over the western U.S.
Oh, yeah. From West Coast wide open, baby.
New Mexico,
Washington, Nevada, Arizona.
It's the representation of this race seems to get bigger and bigger every year. It's a great time of the year to have this race. A lot of track seasons are winding down around the country. The beautiful weather here in California you guys get, it tends to attract a lot of top name drivers or top talent from tracks that are shut down for the season.
All right.
That is going to wrap it up here for you listening on Spreaker Radio from the Budweiser Nationals. We're going to bring you all the racing action here just shortly.